Hello! The GreenWave project is a 24 monthly project which aims to address the issue of youth unemployment and support young people opening new roads for them in the green economy. With the GreenWave project, we not only raise the awareness of environmental challenges, but also promote the accusations of green competence, knowledge, and attitudes. In March and April 2022, we conducted a green entrepreneur audit which aims to explore the main competence that young people and youth workers lack in order to be able to establish their own green businesses or find the green job. Here are the consolidated results from our survey. 77% of the participants were between 18 and 29 years old. 23 were over 30. 62 of them were female and 37 were male. 54 of them are currently involved in youth work. 85 of the participants would like to establish a green business or a new green project. Almost 40% of our participants think that they know what is eco-entrepreneurship, but they're not so familiar with the concept. But we can see that only 8 of them are not familiar at all. We can see that 50% of the people who takes part in our survey are very familiar with the concept of circular economy and they can perfectly implement this idea in their future projects. How we all know, right now, the problem with climate change is very popular and almost all of the participants are really can understand this concept. Only 3% don't understand the concept of sustainable development at all. How it's already written above, people who take part in this survey are young people, students, or youth workers, so we can see that they can easily adapt to a new working space. Our results shows exactly that 75% of them answered that they can do it very well. Only one of our participants thinks that it will be pretty difficult for him or her. More than half of our participants think that they can pretty easily implement the sustainable development model in their future projects. 58% of the collected answers on the 15 questions show that the participants think that the main obstacle to the success of an eco-business is lack of funding, after it it's regulation and bureaucracy, and lastly it's staff recruitment. 81 of the collected answers on the 16 questions show that the participants think the most relevant aspects to consider when creating an eco-business is the implementation of circular economy policy into the whole business operation, and with a big difference after it with 32% is to have an active role in solving environmental problems. Participants believe that one of the most important concepts for an ecopreneur are system thinking, promoting nature, and critical thinking. The biggest motivation to develop a green business is to contribute to a better world.